Today's speech is about online education, and I'm going to start off with talking about myself here. I'm actually a full-time student working two part-time jobs. And as an international student, tuition cost for me is actually really high, and I'm demanded to get my degree completed as soon as possible. Two things that prevents me from this is that, one, the budget situation. Because of this, not all courses are offered each quarter. The second is that schedule is always a problem. That is true too for domestic students, am I right?
Yeah.
Chances are you guys will be taking an online courses, as well as me. And knowing what to consider before taking an online course help you to increase the chances of academic successes. What that means is that earning a good grades or staying motivated. And that's why today I'm going to be talking to you about the pros and cons of online education. So after listening to the speech, I hope that you guys will be able to identify the problems of online education can be beneficial and problematic. And also I'll give you some tips to consider before taking an online class. So first, let's talk about the pros of online education. One thing, online education provides us more universal access. While doing research, I actually watched a video and TED Talk from Daphne Kohler, and it's about what we are learning, what we are learning on online education. It actually gives top university, in that video, actually it tells me that nowadays top universities gives more available courses online for free in the worldwide, so anybody can take the courses online. And what is the advantage of this is that it gives everybody the access to education, and it also supports the human rights for education. It also makes better opportunities to many people around the world. In fact, I've seen that in the videos, many people are actually from a third world country who struggles to get into education, and now they actually get so much better opportunities in their lives and also for their families. The second thing is that online education makes lifelong learning experience possible. What this means is that for those of you who actually has the privilege to get the access to the computer and also know how to access to the internet, can get the access to the content of online materials at any time. Daphne Kohler also mentioned that this tool can be used whether to extend our minds or to change our lives. The third thing is that online education supports the environment. So it avoids travel expenses and also carbon dioxide emissions. National Geographic have shown that for one student taking an online degree, the rate of the carbon dioxide emissions actually decreases from 178.5 pounds to 4.4 pounds. And of course, it eliminates the usage of papers. It saves the trees. Now that we've talked about some of the pros, let's talk about the downsides of online education. One thing, online education is not suitable for all students. E-learning does not fit all learning styles. For example, a person like Abraham Lincoln, he actually spends only several months going to formal schooling, and he spends several years studying in the Library of Congress as a congressman to study about economics, politics, war, agriculture, and so on. And the knowledge that he gained from the knowledge that he has from this is actually self-directed, and not all students can actually have these qualities. And this type of learning actually requires more discipline, commitment, and a plan of learning. And most probably, if Abraham Lincoln actually is alive right now, he fits an online learning class. According to CCRC research on Washington colleges have shown, out of 51,000 students enrolled, those who took higher proportions of online courses were less likely to earn degrees or four-year transfer colleges. Why is that? It's because many of the students that show up at community college are unprepared to learn or unable to manage their time, and most importantly, they lack confidence and competences. and that is where the professors need to come along in that stage. That's why they need more engagement from their teachers and to feel more comfortable to succeed. 5-year statistics from CCRC have also shown that students, particularly males, young students, black students, and students with lower GPA continues to worsen and persistent in online courses, which means that their motivation goes down. If this pattern continue, if it is true across other states, it could mean that online learning could strengthen the educational inequity. Another con is that online education is not suitable for all courses. Statistics have shown that 40,000 community and technical college students in Washington state have high student enrollments in social science, applied professions like business and law, and applied knowledge like arts and nursing in online courses. However, as the results shown, students are actually more likely to be more successful in computer science, applied professions, and natural sciences. Why is that so? It's because courses are designed with different outcomes and goals. Not all goals can be achieved through online. Havington puts it this way: if the goal of the course should become familiar with a discrete body of facts or problems, online education may be suited to this field. If the goal is to develop students' intellectual capabilities, then exposing students to a list of materials and quizzing him or her on the content will not be enough. Another con is that online education is not suitable to replace a traditional education. Online education has not met the needs of online students. That means that it's still lacking of support for face-to-face interaction, and there's always the technical challenges like Blackboard does, and also lack of student integration and lack of services for online students. If online education replaces traditional education, chances are experienced professors will be cut and replaced with online teaching assistants. Also, campus life experience will never be replaced online. Why is this campus life experience important? It's because it helps intellectual growth, and also it also gains the access to mentors, and it's completely different from online in real life. And some students actually gain a lot more and benefit more from applying their knowledge outside of classrooms, and also for networking. Statistics in CCRC has also shown that hybrid courses tend to have higher passing rates than online courses. Now that you know both the pros and cons to online learning, here's some tips I promise you to increase the chance of success before taking online classes. First, this is what I got from the teaching and learning materials in the internet. So consider your own personal learning strategies.